Hi babies, it's Auntie Samsara here. I have just arrived back from the Cairns Eclipse Festival. I'm going to try and hold your gaze the entire time because I'm really bad at that. I just got back from the Eclipse Festival and I have had a really beautiful, intense, full-on time. We rented a camper van, a Winnebago, and I drove it up the country with two of my now best friends. I love them, Scotty and Renna. And I've had some really, really full-on experiences that have just thrown me around as life does in a really, really beautiful way, and I'm really grateful for everything. And throughout this time, I kind of wrote a lot, and I'm going to share it all with you. This particular piece that I'm going to read to you is one that came to me when I was driving in the Winnebago. I was in the front seat, and I just been watching a movie about Edie Sedgwick, the factory girl, Andy Warhol's muse. She led an incredible life, incredibly beautiful, painful life, and she was sexually abused by her father as a child. And her story just really broke my heart, and this piece came to me when I was, driving in the Winnebago on the way to Cairns. So I would call it a rap at this stage. I would really like to record it and figure out a bit more of a groove or rhythm to it, because it's a little bit all over the shop, a little bit white right now. It's going to sound a bit white when I read it to you, but I just want to share all the things that I've been writing and doing with you guys, and I don't want to fine-tune them all because I can't fucking be bothered right now. So I'm just going to read it to you, and if anything ever comes from it, then I will, this is why I have a straw hat on in my bed, because I've got major bed hair right now, but it's actually hat hair, but it's, it's bed hair, you know what I'm saying. It's currently quite late at night too, but the time difference is slightly out of the top of Australia, so it kind of feel like it's around about, 11 something, and it's later than that. So anyway, I'm going to read this to you. I am a shell right now. I don't really feel like myself. It's really interesting observing that at the moment. Big things happened. Beautiful big things. I'm grateful. Okay, so I'm going to read it to you now. Alright. I circumvent the scriptures written, hitting the peak of the soup that we sit in, delivering our purpose to us we were given, through the ether, through the teachers, politicians, and peacekeepers of time, form, that collapses our synapses as we back these sick systems that tax the poor and disregard our women's sanctity. It's blasphemy, scratch blasphemous when you consider this. They carried us to be ripened fruit of human love, married us to turn 2 to 1, when through the audible hum of tit cries and brief goodbyes, ego played off as something idiosyncratic. I've had it with the nature of all you magic addicts and smack habits, while we sate your thirst, abate the curse of man one more day, one more way better than the last one more man and number than the last son, one more task harder than the father's hands on his daughter's bodice, modest in his sleep praying for the night he doesn't creep down the hall for another peep. If you reap what you sow, then why does this repeat just so? Incestuous bodies, cheek to heat flow, devoid of care when you're rolling this deep, though, creating the sour from something so sweet, so meek in her eyes, real lies. She cries and dreams that she dies. Teal skies cry rain for the guys that can't or won't, flaunting their haunting ways of beast boat through the weed smoke. I feel broke and broken, seeing you treated like a token, watching life perpetuate this evil locomotion. On and on it chugs, no brave words are spoken. I'm all out of breath, so pad and pen is what I've chosen. So that was my little piece. I am going to just kind of release them out into the blogging world ether as I go, and I'm going to do them chronologically. That's my light going off on my MacBook Air. You should sort that out, guys. I'm busy on photo booth right now, god damn it. Don't turn that light off on me. So I'm gonna just, this is the first thing I wrote. And I'm moving my fingers like this, like a rapper right now. So I'm like, this is the first thing I wrote. So I wrote this, and I've written some really, really honest things while I've been away, because I've felt really together and alone at the same time, if that makes sense. Went through a little bit of like self-doubt, and then realized that it was just a projection, and that I needed to own my behavior, because I wasn't wrong. I don't believe anybody's ever wrong, and I think it's easy to get wrapped up in this story, if that makes sense. So basically I've been on like almost a month-long journey, you know, up the country, and then I spent like a week and basically the outback. It was full on. I had some really full on interactions for me anyway. And just a lot of beautiful connections with people and with myself, and kind of recognizing just the beauty in everything, and how important it is to be grateful for everything. And I'm so grateful right now. Just so grateful. Everyone is just amazing, and I've got beautiful friends. And I'm finally kind of letting that be a mirror for who I am, and I haven't done that before. So yeah, wow. So yep, that was the first piece that I wrote, that I've written. And I am going to, I've already failed with keeping the eyes gaze, haven't I, the whole time. I'm going to read some more to you, and I'm going to write them out as well. But I want to get more confident in front of the old camera, because it's a good medium to connect with peeps, right? So I love you guys. I've missed you. But I missed you in real life. This internet thing is wonderful, but I think, you know, experientially, physical experience is where the money is, baby. So it's been really wonderful to kind of be away from all of this. I need to speak slower sometimes, don't I? I love you guys, and I will speak to you real soon, okay? Bye.